It's time for an upgrade. Oh, it's time for an upgrade. I was going on, man. It's your boy Gregory Cooper and I'm back with another video, man. Looking for my starting point. I'm not going nowhere. Look. All right, so I want to make this video short and sweet, straight to the point, no extra hubbaloo. And since it's been a year, going on 2 years since I got the Saucony Pro Grid Triumph 4, which is this pair right here, I want to just do a recap, giving my thoughts and opinions about how I feel about the sneaker currently. And actually, I think it'll make 2 years since I had these shoes in June. So practically, basically, enthusiastically, I've had these shoes for 2 years. But another major reason that I want to make this video is simply because I got a new pair. So although this isn't an exact one-to-one of the shoe that I previously had for 2 years, it's still the same silhouette. So I simply thought, does it hold up? Does the pair that I got back in 2023, does it hold up to the new pair that I got in 2025? And that's what I'm gonna be talking about. Now, as always, when it comes to sneaker reviews, let's talk about comfortability. Now, when I made that video back in 2023, I said that this was my most comfortable sneaker in my closet. Now, does that still hold up? And without a doubt, I can definitely say this is in my top 5 when we talk about comfortability. Not creativity, design-wise, silhouette, none of that. We're talking strictly off comfortability. This is definitely in my top 5, and I would put it at the 3 slot, maybe the 2 slot when it comes to sneakers. Now, as you can see, this shoe has converted itself to a permanent gym shoe for me, but as you can see, I put a lot of time in these shoes. Like, I go to the gym 5 out of the 7 days of the week. These are my main gym shoes, whether it be like squatting, whether it be leg press, whether it be, you know, incline, whether it be riding a bike. Like, I've put a lot, more than any other sneaker review that I put out there. I put a lot of time in these, and I can definitely say without a doubt, comparing it to the new pair, it still holds up. These shoes are probably the most comfortable gym shoes that I've had in my closet since I started going to the gym. Like, I've had Nike, I've had Adidas, I've had other gym shoes. For some reason, the Saucony Pro Grid Triumph 4 is just elite. And I really want to attribute that to just like the airflow that happens with the shoe. When I made that video back in 2023, I talked about how breathable it is. And like, basically, I don't know if you can see it, but like, I can see through the shoe at certain parts of the shoe. So like at the side panel, the top panel, if I hold it up to the light, I can see straight through it. And that just allows a lot of airflow. It doesn't build up a stench because, like, you know, your sweat's not getting trapped in the shoe. And like, I don't know, like, everything about it is just mad comfortable. And I think, you know, having that constant airflow and having a breathable shoe just adds to that. So even though this one isn't like the same, it still has that aspect back here, you know, on the side panel right here. And that I don't really feel an issue with that. Honestly, I would say this pair, being a little different, has my foot feeling a little bit more secure. This one sometimes, like, since it is so lax and, you know, breathable and like mesh right there, like, my foot didn't really feel like, you know, I was stable at times, but it still overall was a really good sneaker in the gym. I mean, I've worn it for 2 years and I haven't got rid of it like I've done others, like gym shoes. But comfortability wise, after 2 years of having one, this one currently getting like more attention in the gym lately versus this pair that I've had for 2 years, I could say without a doubt, when it comes to comfortability, if that's something that you were like stuck on, like, you know, I want to buy the shoe, but I don't know if it's comfortable. Like, you know, look, again, I don't get paid for this. I'm giving them free promo. Saucony is just one of those brands when it comes to like comfortability. You can always count on them for that. But yeah, comfortability wise, like, if that was what you were waiting for, like, you can go ahead and click off this video. Don't do it, because watch to the end. It really helps small creators like me. But again, comfortability wise, it still holds up. New pair, old pair, these are probably the most comfortable shoes that I've had for the gym, and also just in general. Like, they're in my top 3 comfortable sneakers that I have in my entire collection. Now let's talk about sizing. Not the same size. Size 9 on this pair, size 9 on this pair. Although I am in like a true 9.5, when it comes to these, Like, I think my size for the Saucony Pro Grid Triumph 4, I think my true size is a 9 for the sneaker. I would not personally want a 9.5 in this because, like, again, it's so breathable and then like this material kind of expands. I think with the 9.5, I would have been, you know, a little bit more unsteady. Words are hard. I think I would have been a little bit, you know, unsteady or like unbalanced when it came to like, you know, wearing these in the gym. And I feel the same sentiment about this pair. Although again, they are slightly different just with like, you know, the panels and like the meshing. But I think the 9 is like solid. So again, after 2 years of wearing and then just having these, absolutely believe that, again, my true size is a 9.5. Personally, I went down a half size and I think that is my true size when it comes to this silhouette in particular. But yeah, that's all I really want to add to this video. Again, this silhouette, mad comfortable. Sizing wise, again, I went from a 9.5, which is like my true size, and I went to a 9, which I wouldn't want anything else other than a 9 for this shoe, just because that's my experience in the shoe that I have for almost 2 years. And I think personally, again, as I'm rocking these a little bit more lately, I wouldn't want a 9.5 just because it would be too big in my opinion. So take that information for what you will. That is just my experience. I know everyone has different, you know, feet, foot shapes or whatever. Like, just take that information for what you will, but that's been my experience. Overall, the Saucony Pro Grid Triumph 4 definitely still holds up. Again, almost at 2 years. I'm still rocking these. I haven't got rid of them yet. I think I am gonna get rid of them soon. It's because they are super beat and like, you know, I have a new pair, so there's no reason to have, you know, a super old pair when I got a new pair. But overall, still an amazing silhouette, probably one of Saucony's greater silhouettes that they have. And there's just so much potential with like the paneling on the shoe. I can see it, bro. Like, just imagine or just think about what J-Tips did with the Omni 9, the Pro Grid Omni 9. Think about what he did for that silhouette and just imagine the potential for this shoe. I think it could really, you know, become one of those shoes that's not just geared towards running or just the gym. It can be like a stylish, like, you know, someone's putting these up in their closet and they're probably buying one to rock and one to stock. But again, I'm rambling now. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of the Saucony Pro Grid Triumph 4? Also in the comments, let me know if you have a pair, what's been your experience? Again, let's talk about this in the comments because this can help somebody make their purchase. But without further ado, like I always do, I'll catch you in the next one.
But I love the way you work it. Ay, I love the way you work it for me.